Good evening and welcome to the program Slbc Have Ur Say, the program where they give yourself the chance to make you know what people and they do now their own small corner, institutions then group and organizations them. And same way so this program where they give you chance to make you yourself add the voice to wait we they talk now the program. Today we they talk about the SLPP as they refuse the housing and population census provisional results. What to make them refuse them? They say they don't agree with the provisional results where statistics salon publish. We will get for fair notes. This program, as I say, an interactive program. When we get for open the phone line, the number we get for call 025-216-262, 025-216-262, and you will send your text message to this number 076-577-260. The program na SLBC Have Ur Say and me na Judith Sanam. As I begin to tell you, the Salon People's Party, then we get one press conference where they say they not agree for the provisional result where statistics Salon Punado cause for sake of the housing and population census. The party they call on statistics Salon. For me, they look into this matter proper one. Well, for me, we'll talk more about that again at the studio. Lai Lawrence Lima, when at the acting publicity secretary. Now the Salon People's Party. Lawrence, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Mrs. Stalin. Family them, good evening.
Well, as I just begin to tell family them, the main thing we they talk about the SLPP, una say una no agree for the housing and population census provision result. Why una no agree first of all? Why una no agree for the results?
Well, before I really come for bring out we factors that we make, we say we're not going to accept this result. I want to make family them know say when we talk about population and housing census, now basically we're not look at them from the angle of SLPP nor the angle of APC, but we look at them from the perspective of development for Sierra Leone. Because now on the number of population we get in a country, you're able for help for plan how much development you want to bring. And let's take for example, if the number of population where you get, the increasing number of population we get now young people them, it will help you for see how much you're able for create more job opportunities for the young people and therefore able for get employment. But if now all people in Bokuna the country, that they said we're able for help you how much you're able for structure medical facilities for take care of the aged. So when we talk about population census, now some of them factors and then we get now in mind for talk about population census. Then at the same time, if we look at it again from the political angle again, now when you get the number of population in a country, then you go also for determine the number of seats where you go get in a parliament, where then go able for help for make good laws now the country where the government go able for use for promote political development in the country. But if you come up with a population strength where it all reflects the actual population of the country, then you get development process itself wrong, and at the same time government policy go be misdirected, development partners or investment sectors that we want for Canada the country not go able for know exactly what they want for prioritize, which kind of business sector they want for undertake, and they're not going to forget that kind of labor force. So now that make we say the work where statistics do enough for be only looked at waiting government want them for do. Basically, as a democratic and independent institution, let them try for do a professional job. But much of what they do is not professional at all in terms of the recruitment, and not only the recruitment, even the manner in which they carry out the job not correct. Now, when we take for example, DFID come up with an expert when Mr. Michael Pepper we been get for doing your own assessment of statistics Sierra Leone then work. So it give your own assessment, even in try also talk about the staff and statistics Sierra Leone say. Now only one person qualified, the rest don't qualify, and give a whole lot of other factors. Now you been get a panel of council of statisticians where they been get for set up, and this panel of council where they set up statisticians. Now Mr. Malaman Thomas have been the chairperson of this council. Now, when I'm in there about the time for do the work, I mean the recommendation for implement the recommendation where Dr. Pepper make. Now, as at that time, the government relinquished them all. In other words, it dismissed them all from the council. And then we now get these very people where Dr. Pepper we don't recommend see. They're not qualified. None of them not qualified for do up the work of census. Now they now remain at the place. Now, quite apart from that, when they come up with the final work of the census, then come with this provisional figure, then be supposed by law for come with this provisional figure even to the technical committee where then be set up. So the technical committee for able to look at this final work and try to verify the number of forms so then take na the field, right, with the serial number and try to verify if the number then of forms that will then take people then indeed fill them and how many people then fill them, try to tally all of that before then go give a final bill, clean bill of health to that final work. Before then for don't take them to the president for making commissioner.
So I want to come there quickly. Lima, when you talk, we understand that the SLBP will be part of the team.
And they can be.
So waiting now you know they bring this
Fine.
out.
The SLPP, in fact, before even SLPP, they be part of the team. Initially, we try for also even criticize the recruitment process that now much of APC functionaries and card carry members of the APC, the statistics rally, don't recruit. So the late Honorable Musa Tambasam, in arguments, been very potent to a point that they be now for bring and come into the committee for making himself be part of the process. But as we go along the path, Honorable Tambasam not be technically inclined enough for make able for monitor the process. So him been go at the political level, whilst Dr. Bob Kane, Professor Bob Kane be now left now the technical aspect of her. But Professor Bob Kane in participation be only stop at May. From May now to September, October, where the actual work set of census when at the enumeration stage, the counting stage, when are they really you require the technical members for day. Now at that point the statistics will begin for exclude members, then say they don't want politicians then for involve part of the process. But for we the argument whether they bring up, if you they get the technical committee of the process, then you know they also guarantee quality assurance of the work with statistics committee statistics rally they do. So they exclude Professor Bob Kane and other technical members of that work, and when they complete the work as well, they not bring and come for validation or for verification by the technical team, then go table around before the president, bringing an embarrassing situation even to the president for commission a provisional result that has not been certified or verified by the technical committee, you understand? So when this happened, the president wholeheartedly accepts that provisional figure where it's still subject to clarifications. It can be said the number can reduce or it can go up. If you look at statistics Sierra Leone, even the projections where they make in 2014, they make a projection of 6,348,350. This nine they make for 2014. Now, if you look at this projection where they make, we got the outbreak of Ebola in 2014, and as a result of this outbreak of Ebola, we got 1 year period in the 2015 where nothing no go on. And as a result of this Ebola, a lot of things go don't happen. Even the cartographic mapping don't become obsolete. In other words, it don't become outdated. So if you do a population census on 2015, then yesterday the man didn't have the try for toxic. Within that 1 year period, population go don't increase. When we get an outbreak of Ebola and other economic factors, don't even make people and don't left the country where we talk about out migration. The one that will left the country, Boku pass the one that will come inside the country, you understand? So all of them factors then they not sufficient enough for make a boost, you understand, the projection. I mean, for make it really give you this figure of 7,766,100, yeah, right? For make it give you this kind of figure, right? We see I'm saying there was a differential of 586,378. Then we also even try to compare this provisional figure to the United Nations Population Department, their own projections where they make, now being, yeah, the projection where they make now being 6,489,283. When you compare this to the provisional figure with statistics Sierra Leone pool, it gives you a variance of 58,630, yes, 586,378. These are the variance we give, and this is a very huge amount of variance where statistics Sierra Leone give, and we're not supported by any fact. If you look at the fertility rate, it don't reduce drastically to about 6.3 in 1985, and up to 2004, it is still there at 6.1. So if you don't get fertility rate where they support this kind of figure, we now they tell statistics Sierra Leone say the work on I don't do, it lack credibility, it's not transparent, and the process is flawed. You understand? We're not able to accept results of this nature where it goes skew development in this country, and it will make no matter which kind of government can na power, even if na angel self, you not go able to undertake development process because you don't know the number of population we they deal with. So the Sierra Leone People's Party, you know, they look at her only for winning elections or from the perspective of Sierra Leone People's Party, but we they look at them from the perspective of this country in developed one, and also for cater, right? Because Sierra Leone is a welfare country, for cater for the masses in this country. Yeah. You understand? So now that make we as an opposition party, we not see ourselves as an anti to government. We see ourselves as a development partner to government. Now that make we challenge the work of statistics Sierra Leone. But the most unfortunate part of it, this morning we are listening on 98.1. Now when I listen, even the clerk of parliament, they try for justify or give a figure to NEC for let NEC carry on with boundary delimitation against the challenge where the opposition party don't put up on this figure, right? They try for quotes section 74 and 38 in parliament, but I'm very sure the framers of this constitution being get in contemplation say NEC Sierra Leone can go on with enumeration, boundary delimitation exercises based on figures where parliaments or the number of seats where parliament one where they submit to them. But then they try for talk this in situation where the whole process is sanitized. Not to a circumstances where you get one of the key and major player, they challenge the outcome of the process with sufficient evidence where them produce, you understand, and also they ask, say, let Statistics Sierra Leone give you the opportunity for go into the process. We look at the work we then do, we try for verify, and before we come to December, where the final result will come up, we all go able to get a credible result where go reflect development in this country. So for make even Isaac, I listen to Mr. Isaac Masakwe this morning, they say, then they go with boundary delimitation. I want for also use this opportunity for call Alfonso Mali at some point in time we've been in a radio with me name on statement or whatever. I just want for make you know say this is an opportunity where you go use for talk to Statistics Sierra Leone and NEC. Okay. Let them know say the very thing where Statistics Sierra Leone and NEC they do where it threatening to the national security that therefore go back and listen to the voice of the opposition. Let we go into the process and get a credible census figure where they come out, where go reflect development in this country.
Okay, Lima. Now, where you they talk so, we like I will tell you the SLPP be part of this whole process. Why not be try from begin monitor from start technically all the things they are before una reach a point like this? Why not be they try for monitor them?
We like I really tell you, we did monitor the process. In fact, Nadame could be raised them red flags them as at the time of the recruitment
but
and other processes.
They come out if
we
any
did.
flaws
We come up with even we come up with not only we come up we also come up with two press releases, right? Now, but as at this stage where them been forget we membership of and all our technicals committee of the process, right? You know, go ascertain waiting be done to go on or waiting not to go on until then come up with the final work. Because at that stage where they pull the technical committee off, now we own membership complain this to the party, but waiting will be the wait for. Will be the wait for whether them before don't complete that work and table them back before the technical committee, where before don't get with membership on board, right? But even when they complete that, they not even get back to the technical committee now direct to His Excellency the President for good commission the result. So when the result of that nature don't come and which we technical member not be involved, of course, then the next thing what you expect now for let the Sierra Leone People's Party come up with a press release and press conferences with position statement, and not only vague one, when I talk about vague, not to empty position statement, but a position statement were based on evidence, where technical people, we don't put them, then look into the figure where Statistics Sierra Leone presents we, you understand, from all of those, they now try to come up with potent arguments, those circumstantial, now that make we further ask Statistics Sierra Leone for preview into the process itself.
Okay, yeah? If Statistics Sierra Leone not look into them matter I wanna bring, what think go be the next line of action?
I know one way we anticipate say they're not gonna look into this, because one of the things we make we fulfill say them for look into waiting we bring come, because now a democratic institutions and part of the hallmark of democratic institutions that work now transparency and accountability, you understand, when are the central pillar for good governance. So for make even an opposition party where get stake and get political base, right, and get the clout for win the next elections and form the next government of this country, say we no accept this result and we don't question this result. One of the things every democratic institution can do now for open up itself, you understand, to accountability mechanisms and for making process very transparent. So for make we anticipate the process, say Statistics Sierra Leone, if they not agree, that could be very negative even for the development and the democracy and the peace, right, and security of this country. So let them trivialize SLPP in voice on this statistics.
With this kind result, how we go affect the party in terms of election, if election?
I still know when we look at them from party angle. It's just that no more when you don't an opposition, when you don't an opposition, when of course when they come from when they come for look at them from the party perspective. Now that make we look at them from the political perspective, right? But I don't want that we base this thing as if now the SLPP is being affected in this whole thing, right? It could be, but that's not the essence. But the essence is based on developing the lives of Sierra Leoneans and Sierra Leone, to be precise.
So how we
now
develop?
One of the things we look at here now, look at the circumstances. Like Parliament say they're going to need more 20 seats, and this 20 seats they're not give by magic, right? Then they allocate this 20 seats based on the population strength in a particular area. So if you skewed, right, the population, now one set of the area, you understand, where in actual fact, it not even reflects the projection when we not make in 2014, and it also reflects even the projection of UN, you understand, and this project, this excess figure when I give you, not supported by any facts, where realistic, you understand, then you try for tell we say, then they create an empty seat when not get the actual population we get for reflect. And who say the population they now they then 20 seats then they go. So whoever got for win, well, of course it's very obvious say the people want development and the people want change. It's very obvious say SLPP gets 99.9% assurance say 2018 elections is going to be in our favor. So now in circumstances so the SLPP even win the presidency in this country. Now if they don't skew all the say the 20 seats to one set of the country, right? Now this it go block development in the country. No matter I make I say who's Alec now angel you get in governance for make able for even achieve development, it not gonna be realistic. Now that make we say make the government not look at this thing for be any way where them able for glorifying this because it not gonna help them in any way. You understand? For make you get a skilled work like this where it will undermine development and it will undermine the cohesiveness and peace and security of this country. For make you glorify in this, I believe say the government gets a greater responsibility for ensure say the right thing happen and democratic institutions do them work professionally. Now that make we as development partners, we see ourselves as a member way for able for help governance in policy mechanisms, in terms of development strides, in areas where government able for see as an opposition, we they open up their areas and they for let government see their areas and let government not downplay we cry for see them from an angle of politics. It's not being political, it's all based on development.
But it will affect the party if this kind in what way?
It will affect, in order to not look at them from party angle, I still say this thing.
One not small.
No, I still say this, if we begin to look at them like party angle, it will appear like really, we are not being realistic in talking about Sierra Leone to be precise, right? And of course, when we talk about development, Freetown here, where of course now an industrial area this, now here you get most industries and other economic, commercial activities going on. So we are saying Freetown basically forget a highly congested population. So how you go undercount Freetown, then you swell the population in one particular area. And of course Freetown is a buffer zone, right? You know, Freetown not allocated to any one political party. So any other political party get a chance, you understand, for win elections inside Freetown. So if you undercount the population in Freetown, you understand, you basically not even also help the APC themselves, you understand, and then you concentrate all the population on one side. It's not correct. What we are saying, if even self-law say for instance, now the North get the highest population, but let it be the actual population, you understand, reflective of the North, where you say, now they the population there. Because one thing when we believe in, even if we pin box today, now certain areas now the North, like Koinadugu district, Cambia district, it is not likely that the APC go beat the SLPP in their areas and even Poloko district. You understand? So we are not looking at all these things from party angle. We look at them from the angle of development for Sierra Leone to be precise. So, let I give you another analogy. You not a head of a home. You get picking the let's say about 10 where you cater for. Right? I mean you get about 5 picking the way you cater for. Or you man, yes, you man when at the head of the home you get about 5 picking them for cater for. The later you tell the man say, you get 10 picking them. You understand? So the man not even able for manage in resources better. At the end of the day, the man will give money for about 10 picking them, where it be say not to 10 picking them, actually they won't at the cater for. So even if that man gets about how much millions, when I'm not going to even reach at the end of the month salary where you don't get, that money go down because you know they really expend the money for the actual people that they care for. Similarly, if you reflect this back to the development of the country, if we not get the actual population where we care for, this excess of almost 6 million, almost 600,000 population, not a small population. So
waiting at the population won't nothing say for be the normal one.
But look at the projection. Look at the projection. Now the projections. So and when people do projections, now about 6,348,350. This is not the projection we do. And when you do projections, basically, now like when you anticipate the future, you can do them in excess, right? When in actual fact, if you do the real thing, you not even reach that targeted figure where you get. But we've been satisfied because what happened, the projection we then do, now the normal projection for West Africa, even Nigeria, when are the country where they produce the highest population in West Africa, then projection will ever exceed 2.2% annual growth rates. How Sierra Leone now where get so many factors where if we not in fact money at times where I can follow now when I do obituary announcement now. Sometimes I can even do up to 1 hour when I do obituary announcements. So you want to say with all the people that we don't die in Sierra Leone, with all the people that we talk to, they're not counting them. So still with population go to 7 million. This is really not realistic and statistics Sierra Leone not mean well for this country. And that make we they call NEC. Say if they want, in fact, now one of the institutions down the way we need for credit, make them not begin to raise issues where we make we begin to raise doubt and suspicions over them. Right? it is very obvious say yes, the need for do work where putting parliament say or statistics don't present, but not when an opposition party, where it very key, where gets membership in parliament, don't question the outcome of the census result, then when I still want to go ahead for the boundary delimitation at the expense of the voice of the opposition. Meaning, they self they put their own credibility to a question. And we don't want to reach that level because we don't want for the doubt every other democratic institutions. Now that make the need for curtail themselves in a very professional fashion.
So from where the results come on match, why now?
Not to now. If you follow up with press conference, we will say when this result come out from the 31st of March, when the president commission, we come up with position statement. Even before the position statement, we will not come up with press releases. Right? When this come
well, now we look put more.
Yes, why? Because when we come up with a position statement on March, after when this provisional result become with the president commissioner, when we put the position paper, we now also decide for empanel technical teams so that we go able to get evidence for backup with position. So the technical team we don't meet. These are the findings where they may never come up with. So when they don't come up with this finding, I make we decide say now let we get a press conference for looking into this. Because much of what you want for realize, basically this is not just mere provisional results. You understand? The final result get for come out. So now that make from this moment we know the sit down, we dey continue for ensure say statistics Sierra Leone try for do the correct thing before the final results go get for come out by December.
Okay,
right?
Okay, thank you very much. Make I read some of the text messages your family don't send. This say he look confused. He say SLPP will be part of the team where then they conduct the census. So why now then they oppose the results? Bokari, Naisen and for McKinney. The other hand say SLPP say una the try for say the results not credible. That mean from Monitor Naisen. The other hand say in think say SLPP get point. He say statistics alone for look into this issue proper one and try for address and thank you that Naisen. This say he say the issue the need for address and now for making them go avoid problem tomorrow Bambai Papa government do on act now Samela from 4th Street and Senam. This say transparency say the key for credible housing and population census Commander Analun Sarda and Senam. This other answer say if the results not credible it will affect development tomorrow Bambai Pakistan from Chris and Senam. The last one say if you sure say then go look into this for make it go in the election angle. This person say if you sure say then go look into this one for the election tomorrow. Tumbo na internet from Regent. When I think so, we not get much time. This have a few text message waiting to be you wrap up statement.
And honestly, listeners and we say SLPP will be part of the process. We not deny SLPP not to be part of the process, but we say at a very critical stage in the process, now let them pull SLPP and other political party members and commodity, right? And we very key in this process. And the reason why you the empanel technical teams for work alongside with Statistics Sierra Leone now for what we call quality assurance. And quality assurance for make you guarantee quality assurance, technical team for be part of the process right through. You know not for go halfway where we reach at a very critical stage where crucial to the existence, then you pull them commodity. If you pull them commodity, you come up with a figure where they not be part of, they're not going to give any credit to that particular process we come out. Now that make even when we don't come out with a position paper, we still open room for dialogue with Statistics Sierra Leone where we talk say, let we into the system, let we self do we own sampling survey. And we do your sampling analysis and try to come up with the figure by as at the time December they come with the final figure will come out. And that make we still call government, only look at review from an angle of opposition. But let's see the view of the opposition as a voice where probably the art towards development and for help in your own policies. Now we position.
Okay, thank you very much. In Lai Lawrence Lima, acting publicity secretary in the Sierra Leone People's Party. We've been talking about the SLPP where they say they not agree for the housing and population census provincial results. When I say we go down the program today, when I SLBC Have Ur Say, for sake of all man who put on the program, the camera operators, digital operators, and all other people that will help make you see the program, make a more fine one like this, and the possible produce the program, when I Joseph Stanley. Me na Judith Sana, where they say bye bye.